Alright, now this is my video on how I like to see a Dragon Ball movie done. I'm going to try to make this as brief as possible. But what I would like to say is, they're going to have to edit a lot of stuff out. There's no way you can cram the whole show into a movie. So, I would start it off with, I would leave it with Bulma meeting Goku in the woods. And she sees how strong he is, so she wants to use him as protection. They go through the desert. Yes, they run into Yamcha, but I would change it up some. I would make it like there was a gang of bandits. I would make it like they kidnapped Bulma and Goku, and you can make up any reason how they caught Goku. You can make it like maybe he ate something, he was sick at the time. Anyway, they capture him. They want to hold Bulma for ransom because of who she is. They realize that she is the daughter of Capsule Corps, so they try to get a ransom for her. And what happens is, we can make it like Yamcha is related to one of the bandits, maybe like an uncle had raised him, or maybe like an older cousin that's been taking care of him for years. But anyway, he likes, we'll have it like Yamcha likes Bulma, they're going to do something, and so Yamcha stands up, he fights the gang, then he fights his relative, and yes, we'll see the Wolf Fang Fist, and we'll also see where Yamcha gets the scar from. Now, also, you have to switch it up again. So we can have it like Goku, Yamcha, and Bulma go still search for the Dragon Balls, but they run past a tournament and they see that it's being held in this little village. And we'll make it like, let's throw in some other characters. We can see the Ox King in there, and we can have his daughter Chi-Chi, and we can make it like the tournament's in his honor and people are fighting. Goku wants to get in the fight, so he gets in the tournament. Now, the twist is he fights Tien at the end, and he loses to Tien, but it's going to be one hell of a fight. And the other twist is Master Roshi will be in the crowd, and he sees Goku's fighting style, and he talks to Goku, offering that he would train him because he recognizes Goku's fighting style from being from Gohan. Alright, now Bulma sees that Goku wants to train really bad to become stronger, because he's going to need to be stronger to go on his quest to find these Dragon Balls. So anyway, Bulma takes Yamcha back to Capsule Corps to let him also heal from his wounds and get stronger. So Master Roshi and Goku goes to train, and there we throw in Krillin. Krillin shows up, and we'll keep it where Krillin has his rivalry with Goku, trying to get stronger and see who's the strongest. Now, now this is where it gets more changed up. Emperor Pilaf. Now what I would do is make it like he does have his money, make it like still have Mai with him, and what he does with his money is he funds the Red Ribbon Army, giving the money to Dr. Gero, so Gero can continue his research, make these different types of androids, and Goku will eventually end up fighting some of them. And also, Pilaf is looking for the Dragon Balls as well. But another twist is, okay, check it out, you may like it, you may not, I don't know. The other twist is that Pilaf knows that Pilaf definitely knows where one Dragon Ball is, and it's in the containment jar that holds Piccolo. Now, he figures that if he frees Piccolo, that Piccolo will serve him in gratitude for setting him free. So, when he releases Piccolo, yes, Piccolo is going to be old, he's going to look weak, but yet he does fall along with Pilaf, and he releases Drum, and I think the other one was like Flute, and he uses them to help search for Dragon Balls. Okay, so Piccolo, even though he is listening to Pilaf, Piccolo is just using them to gather up all the Dragon Balls so he can make his wish to make himself younger. And that's how I would do it. And the thing about it was, you could set it up for so many different ways, because you can have it like Drum or Flute. One of them is responsible for Krillin's death, and Goku also wants to go back and get those Dragon Balls, one for revenge for Krillin and to wish Krillin back. But I would have it like, once the Dragon Balls are gathered, it's too late. Piccolo makes the wish. He tricks everybody. He makes himself younger, but Goku is so ticked off about what happened to Krillin. And plus, throw in that Goku had some of his training with Master Roshi, therefore giving him a better fight with Piccolo. And Piccolo, I wouldn't have him at full strength because yet he is young again. He makes a wish to make himself young. The problem was his skills are rusty, so therefore he was out of practice. But yet one hell of a fight with Goku. I'm talking about just one hell of a fight. But Goku really thinks about what happened to Krillin, and he tears into Piccolo because Demon Piccolo was making jokes and stuff, and just pissing Goku off. So Goku, during the fight, Goku just tears into him. Anyway, moving on. Goku kills King Piccolo. Piccolo spits out his egg, whatever. Eventually Piccolo Jr. goes out there into the woods and the mountains and stuff like that. So therefore, leaving it open for another movie. And in the next movie, it would definitely be another big battle with Tien. And also, they find the Dragon Balls. They wish Krillin back also in the next episode. And we set it up for the fight with Goku Jr. The fight with Piccolo, and you set it up for the rabbits. Well, actually, rabbits will be in it. I'll have it like where time goes by. They have the tournament with Piccolo. Rabbit shows up, and it sets it up for the third movie with the Saiyans. And that's pretty much it. I am wore out. Yes, I was really jumpy all over the place. Sorry about that, but try to make it as brief as possible. And give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. And, you know, like I said, this is something I just threw out there. I didn't fine-tune it, but if I really sat down and concentrate, yes, I could come up with something really good. And I think the concept is pretty good in itself. You just gotta, all it takes is just filling in those gaps and making the movie in that type of order, you know, because it has to be done that way. As much story, as much action as possible. And yes, oh yeah, also back to the Dr. Gero. Dr. Gero also has his hidden agendas too. Yeah, I got to keep that in there. Everybody's working together, but these bad guys have their hidden agendas, and that still sets. That's how you can squeeze in the Red Ribbon Army. That's how you can squeeze in Emperor Pilaf and freaking Piccolo. You can cover all that in the movie. Action packed. What more can you want? You know what I mean? What more can you ask for? That'd be awesome. It has to be done in movies though. Anyway, I am done. Wore out. Peace.